Hi, everyone. It's John Galante, president of AE Ventures. I'm here with a quick report from our friends at Higharc. I'm joined by Anthony Zuefeldt, who is a solutions consultant with Higharc and has been with there many months. We're going to get at some of the pain that Anthony is fielding and trying to help builders deal with as a solutions consultant. And we want you to keep in mind that Higharc has prepared a publication that is a guide for builders to get from legacy platforms to a more connected platform and realize these efficiencies.
One of the biggest problems that we face as an industry is related to agility. The market that we're in demands that we respond in some form or fashion. As like a executive, as a leader of a home builder, you're going to have some strategy for how you're going to respond to current market conditions. To make some kind of pivot requires a really tremendous amount of work just to make it possible. So executing on strategy today is something that pretty much across the board builders struggle with. The platform that they use doesn't enable them to move quickly. Oftentimes we fail to recognize just how costly opportunity cost can be. It's about potentially losing existing buyers that could be coming into your market, and you're not providing the product for them. You're not providing the product mix for them. Or it could be if you had been able to take advantage of this land deal, you potentially could have built and sold 10 more homes.
Let's talk about a connected platform, the way Hierarch has built things out and envisioned.
Higharc as a platform has a couple of core components. At the heart, it is a design tool, right? This is where you're going to be able to draft and ultimately put together homes. There's also going to be the estimating and the purchasing side of the platform, where we're going to be able to estimate, get your takeoff data, and get some kind of preliminary cost estimate. But then there's also going to be a sales and marketing piece, right? This is where the configurator comes into play. And this could be our showroom experience where buyers can interact in real time with a 3D configurable model of the homes that they're considering. Maybe a fourth really key part to the platform, the operational management, that every home, every start represents an entity that you now need to manage. All of the parts and pieces that you have to coordinate to make sure that that happens smoothly requires a lot of coordination between a lot of different tools and most software today. You can look across the board at our builders like Buffington Homes. The ability for a Buffington to draw a house and then instantly have potential estimating and takeoff data, a sellable asset that they could show to their buyers and be able to produce lot specific construction documents for. That is not possible anywhere else in our industry.
I know that there's huge reductions in cycle times, especially on the upfront planning stuff. Anything else that really stands out as an ROI component?
What this does for your brand, for your CSAT, and just general buyer expectations, it's going to help you reduce mistakes that happen in the back office. When you look at legacy workflows, the way many builders work today, there is this huge trade off that you have to make with either simplifying and reducing options and customization, or you lean into, we're going to allow you to customize your home in some ways, right? Here's your options that you can make. With a platform like Higharc, you're going to have a major reduction because you're working off of the same data, and a lot of the selections are basically automated and flow through the platform.
This guide that's been put together by your team, it's intended to extol the virtues of the Hierarch platform, but this is full of real world information in terms of the sorts of challenges you all are seeing builders work through to make the transition to a connected platform. What do you think a builder comes away from a quick read or scan through that document with?
You're going to pretty quickly see an example that is relevant to you and your business. If you're wondering, is this idea of a connected platform that really something I want to take on? When you read this guide, you're going to pretty quickly understand why this is something that you should at least consider due diligence on.
You see up on the screen the URL, the landing page where you could go to download a copy of this publication. And as importantly, if you need assistance on exploring the opportunity for working with the connected platform, AZ, Jen Hoops, others on the Higharc team are ready, willing, and able to be in touch with you. Thanks so much for your time today.